My first question is, and of course this is a lingering one, where did the name Rooster Dreams come from?
Of course, you ask a long question. Okay, I'll try to give the short, and then you can take bits and pieces. I'll do a longer version. So the name came from because I always loved roosters, and I picture roosters as nature's art. So they're kind of loud, little obnoxious, interesting, and the variations. So
sounds like you're describing an artist.
Correct, and colorful, right. And they're all just the variety alone of them. So it started there, but then it is a little more practical too, is there is no other business in the whole world with the name Rooster Dreams. So I could get the URL, the website address. So if you ever look up, even chicken and art, you will get to my website.
She's creative and business savvy, people. So art, everyone knows art is a labor of love. It is a passion that you pursue out of love for it, not for the big bucks, shall we say.
Correct.
So what brought you to open Rooster Dreams and pursue this passion?
You bet. So I never had planned on opening and teaching art at all. I went to school for graphic design, but through that then learned all about business models and all that good stuff. And then my daughter and I were always looking for art classes when she was growing up, and we couldn't find one that fit our needs in this community. Okay. So it came down to a business opportunity. So I knew that our community here needed this. Our people needed this in this community, and there's a business opportunity. So people want to be creative. They want it to be affordable. They don't want to become gallery artists, but they need a creative outlet. And so I opened this because we needed it.
See a need, feel a need. And I can't think of a better way to support your community and bring people together than art. I mean, it's one of the great gatherers of all time.
In fact, I call this place the corner bar for artists.
It is true. And if you come to the Batterman Integrity event, we'll have some great wine that you can savor while you express yourself in all artistic manners. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, this one you'll like. So this place, so that they know, and you know, this place is for non-artists. So this is for people that just want to be creative. They have creative souls. So I do everything and anything I can do to make sure that it is accessible to people that just want to come play and they want to have this outlet. So definitely anybody can feel comfortable. We start with stencils, we trace, and then I hold your hand through the whole process. You have to have no artistic ability to come to my studio.
Yeah, and we call it a guided art experience, but this is not color by numbers at all. No, this is your brush strokes, which shows that a brush stroke is like a fingerprint. Everybody's brush stroke is different, your pressure, your touch, and here you get to explore that, and no two pieces turn out the same.
Nope, but they all turn out good.
But they all turn out good.
They do.
They do.
It's really fun.
Yep.
You wouldn't believe how many pieces we have, how many pictures we have from all the people who've been, and all the different social media opportunities we've had to post all that stuff. It's been really exciting, and the artists who come who are not artists, when they come, really have a good time with it. They've enjoyed it. It's probably where we get the greatest number of shares.
Yeah.
People share a lot, so it's fun.
Yeah. There's two of your art pieces down in the back cave. Right next to my vision board.
Yeah.
Inspired.
Why here? Why Neenah? Why in this particular location?
So it so happens to be that, honestly, it was convenience to some degree. Okay. So I used to live 2 blocks away. Okay. So this is home. And so it was a really nice community, nice area, good opportunity. Downtown Neenah is thriving and growing, and the support here in the community is here. Whereas, going to big city, Appleton, but bigger city, cost is different, and the need wasn't there. The need is here. So it just really was a good fit for this community right here to start out with. And it has grown way outside of this community, but this location, I couldn't ask for a better location. Absolutely couldn't.
How do you pick the art pieces? Are these of your own imagination? You paint them yourselves and keep track of your steps, or how do you pick them?
The base idea, let's say barn, okay? That's the barn because we live in Wisconsin. So that's where the ideas come from. It's just really, what is our target audience going to relate to? what is our target audience going to be interested in? And so it's really a matter of just thinking about the themes that's going to interest my audience and people want to do. So it's nothing more magical than that for picking what I'm going to do. And then for painting it, it really comes down to finding 5 or 6 other paintings, using those as a reference point, and then creating my own version of it.
Nice. I love it. So from start to finish, it really is your creation.
Sort of. I hate saying that it's my creation because artists are always inspired. And so I have a hard time because nothing's out of my head. And so I hate claiming that they're all purely from me because they're inspired by many other resources.
What's your favorite medium?
Watercolor.
Ooh, the tough one.
It's the hardest one. The hardest medium is my biggest passion. Yep. So that one I really, really like bringing to people and getting it so that everyday people can work with it because it is the hardest medium. It has grown from one class about 8 years ago. I'm now holding 10 sessions of it a month. So it has grown immensely because people love watercolor, but there's no resource to learn it. Except for online. And people want, a certain amount of people want in person and work better that way. The social aspect of it, plus I know me too, I'm that way, is I need to be one-on-one, or not one-on-one, but I need to be in a situation with the person, not on a computer screen.
Yeah.
So it's my passion, but it's also been, thankfully, one of the biggest things that people want to learn.
I can see that. Yeah, because the watercolor is not, you can't squeeze it out of a tube and then mix your colors together. It is, you've got at least 3 liquids going of different saturation colors to be able to create a dynamic line on a canvas, let alone an entire painting. So,
Yep. So it's out of control and chaotic and a mess, and it takes a little bit to learn, but
where can people find these classes?
So you can go on Facebook, look up Rooster Dreams, super easy, or just a straight up website, roosterdreams.com. So you'll be able to find it in pretty much the easiest ways online that way. And then registration is, email, phone call, really low key. I keep everything very basic here, nothing complicated.
Nothing complicated.
Kris, do you do mostly evening classes? Are all your classes in the evening or some during the day?
So I hold the watercolor classes as well as other classes too during the day and at night. The guided paintings, the acrylic paintings, those are only on Thursday through Sunday. So basically weekend nights.
Yep.
So the acrylics are weekends, and then the other classes are both day and night.
And I know that a significant number of our past clients who have come have decided to come back over and over and over again. The Johnsons come back all the time.
Oh, yes, they do.
They come back a lot, so people keep coming back. And how many of them have done that? Do you know?
Oh, of your customers, I don't honestly know. I can't say for sure.
Yeah, I wondered.
Yeah.
I just know that a lot of them have told us that
they do come back. Yeah, and it's neat because once you kind of come, you get real comfortable real fast, and you realize I can do this. And so a lot of people come just for fun. It's a good date night. It's good for your soul. It's good for your heart. It's good for your head. It's good just to come and shut down for a little while and make something. So it's a good place. Get you away from technology and stress in your life.
And art, like many of the greatest simple pleasures, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yes, you do.
So you gotta keep at it, or you'll lose that stroke, that touch, that grip, all that stuff.
Yep, that's right.
Well, and Brian and I are not artists by any means. Neither one of us have really ever been. We're not patient enough. So it was fun the first time we came. Kris, we did the art piece together by accident because we had to entertain because there was 34 people here. And so I did all the pieces that were the messy part, and he did all the pieces that were the really critical analytical part. And we realized that the only way we can really do it is that way. Because he can't do the messy stuff. He won't do it. When you go, just kind of brush it around. He's like, I don't know if I can do that. And then when you say, I need you to be really careful here, don't use too much black, right? That's when Brian is like, oh, I got this. He'll take over from my brush.
I'm sorry. If you know Kim and Brian right now and you are listening to this, I know you are smiling as widely as I am, despite you not being able to see me, because that is just them to a T.
It was fun. It is. It was really complimentary. It was fun to come and spend time here. We're looking forward to seeing you again.
Good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm glad you guys are coming year after year.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. We are going to be here January 31st, starting at 5:30.
Yep, 5:30
We're painting the lion in honor of Kim and Brian going to the Lion King at the PAC.
tonight.
Yes, spots are filling up fast. So if you want to reserve your spot, make sure you give Kim or Jenny.
Yeah, you can call, text, or email.
Call, text, or email. Get your spot reserved. It's an adults-only event, though, we're doing.
Correct. We'll have charcuterie and wine, beer, and water. And if we get a full class, we always have a waiting list. And if we end up with another 30, we'll book another class.
Hear that? We love our Batterman community. If we have an overflow, we're going to book another class.